Are you looking for an e-bike? We've got quite a few. I think all of these work, and I think all of them have chargers with them. So the e-bikes here, I think we got 6 or 7 of those, maybe 8, not sure. Here's motorcycles off-road. We actually have a really nice Harley that is stored inside right now. There's a 4-wheeler, got a nice Cushman cart with a dump. This cart here actually was with that motorhome. If you're looking at that, that's 2328. Here's a brand new 4-passenger golf cart, brand new. Here's 2 2017 Yamaha electric carts with chargers. There's a nice looking Toyota. Just showing you a quick scan of the vehicles here. That's a nice Kia, super low miles. We've got a few of these police cruisers that came in from a local police department. If you're looking for a van, that's our former yard van right there. That hasn't been on the road in a few years, but it was our yard van here, used it around the yard. Now, if you're looking for a real van, there's a nice Pontiac. Here's some more fleet unit stuff here, municipality consignments. Let's take a look at what we have. That's a nice Chevy van there. These are Sharp Ford. I think they're both F-250s, 4-wheel drive, extended cabs. Real clean. Got this CRV here. Got this Rubicon. That baby's got 320,000 miles on it. It's a 1 owner. It's so clean. It is smoking. He's very honest about that. Here's another one of those police. Here's the Charger, and here's another one of those. Clean little Ford Escape. There's a Mack tandem dump. That's a nice old dump. There is a International 4400 service body truck. That's also a Sharp truck fleet unit. Got a nice bucket unit here. I believe this bucket van is 4-wheel drive. It's been converted to 4-wheel drive, and that unit went up and down. This unit went up and down. This is a low mileage, this Bud Light van here. That is a low mileage fleet unit. And looks like we got another one in. I don't know much about that one because I don't think I was here when that one came in. But nice looking work vans. Here we've got this motorhome here, and it's been all redone inside. I'm sure there's a video of it online. You could go find that on edinburghauction.com. These 2 Jacobsons here, they're 11'6" turbo diesel R311T 4-wheel drive Jacobson Batwing mowers. These are Sharp. And that's an awful nice landscaping trailer here. Got a couple of those. Got a little enclosed trailer. Got a lot of trailers. Got a bigger trailer here. That big old Lark, that's enclosed too. That's a heavy duty deck over. Looks like a dual tandem. Yeah, dual wheel tandem axle. And then here's another equipment trailer. Oh, we got a big semi trailer out back too, I think. Red one. But these are nice. That's a nice deck over trailer. Here's a boat, no trailer. So got to make sure you have a trailer to either pick that up or, you know, then you get it unloaded. Here's a boat with an easy loader trailer. I should add, that's a Sea Ray. That's a Sea Ray. I don't know what it looks like inside. Let's see if I can pop in it real quick. Sea Ray boat. Looks like she's had a little bit of exposure. Got some brand new little giant ladders, extendable. Those are pretty cool. They're self-leveling ladders. Got a lot of mowers. Hey, check out that old Murray bicycle. There's some sort of a lift there. A lot of stuff in the hand row stuff. Nice old SpeedX tractor. A lot of new LED lights, mud flaps. I see some air hoses over there. Some, looks like some boxes there, undermount boxes. All kinds of stuff through here. There's a straw blower. There's a Bobcat articulating wheel loader. That tractor does run. Now, we got some nice mowers. That Bobcat's nice. That trap rake there, that Gravely, that's a diesel. Here's a couple Hustlers. And those are commercial Hustlers, I think. Here's a Cushman cart. There's a Toro cart. We got a bunch of carts this month. John Deere, there's a nice Skag with a sulky on it. Here's a little trailer. Here's a 90 XP Brush Bandit chipper. There's another John Deere. Now, if you haven't seen these Jacobsons, these are nice. Here's a bunch of 3-cylinder diesel minis. There you go. Checking all these out. 3-cylinder diesels. Some have hydraulic thumbs, like that first one over there has a hydraulic thumb. There's some other, we got a lot of excavators. All right, just want you to see these garden planters here. We've got quite a few of them. This is what they look like when they're standing up on the right side. So you got about a foot worth of planting that you could do in there. They all have drains, and you could pick these up with a forklift if you wanted, but it would make an awesome raised garden bed. So check those out. Cabin chassis Ford. I think that might be an F550. It is a 550. I think it's a 6.0 Power Stroke. Now this Freightliner is cool. This Freightliner has a demountable Concepts body on it. So you can drop that body and change that out to any type of body you want. That is a really cool Freightliner. Winter isn't far away. You never know. You might need that here in Ohio. So just another quick look at this Morgan van. Is a Morgan van box on it now, but that whole body, it comes off. You can drive it right off. That is a demountable Concepts truck body. Very cool. And that's got, I think, an Allison automatic and a nice motor, low miles. We got lots of hay wagons. You're about to need those. Fields are growing. Got a container here. Got an enclosed trailer. Got a homemade trailer there. Got a log splitter and kind of a vintage, I think this is a chain-driven manure spreader. And there's a couple other hay wagons. You're going to need them. This hay around here is growing. It's kind of neat, this military container here. Got one of those. Got that container. Now this container isn't in the sale, but we do have two like it in the sale. This one's currently housing some stuff inside of it. So here's some insulation inside this container. I think that's what we have in here. That unfaced roll-in insulation, 4 rolls, 100-foot a roll. Got a bunch of that brand new. Looks like that's a cedar. John Deere cedar. Got a cyclone spreader. Need a barrel? We got them. Need a steel drum? We got them. Need a poly barrel? We got them. It's kind of our hand load miscellaneous area that we're pretty selective on taking. We try to take quality stuff. We want to sell your miscellaneous, but we want it to be quality. If it's trash, you know where to put that. Come on down and take a look anytime we're open, 9 to noon. We have a preview this coming weekend and Monday and Tuesday. But here you go. You can see you need a mower, a rototiller, there's a lot of stuff here you could use. Here's some more stuff. Looks like we got some rolled roofing here. All kinds of stuff. Never know what's going to turn up here. We try to keep our quality up as good as we can. We try to be a little selective. Don't want to turn you away, but we like good quality stuff. Don't want junk tires. If it goes in the trash, that's where we'd like to see it. Here you go. A couple other things. A bunch of parts bins there. Got some miscellaneous square stock tubing there. Steel tubing. What do we got here? This stuff looks pretty cool. Boy, it's a nice Miller welder here. And not sure what that is. Kind of looks like a conditioner or something. Somebody covered it. Got some nice big landscaping stones here. We got a bunch of different, this is that veneer, that stone veneer. We got a bunch of those different colors. I think this is a gray color, and I think we have this lighter color here. That's pretty sharp. Got a bunch of that. Here's brand new, I can't tell if this is the decking. Let's see. Oh, this is the red steel siding. So we got brand new 12-foot red. I think we've got 16-foot black. Here's this new decking. It's like a off-brand Trex. Here's some of that 12-foot brown steel, all brand new. Check out that straw blower there. Some have cabs, some are open cabs. Some have booms that move, some have stationary booms. Some have heat and AC. There's some dump carts. There's some big skid steer mulchers. Boy, I just saw somebody asking about one of these the other day. These big mulchers. Somebody was asking if we were getting those mulching heads there. There's some trencher attachments. Here's concrete. That looks like a power trowel there. Looks like somebody wrapped that. Here you go. I accidentally paused my video. Sorry about that. A couple of folding tables. There's some chairs. We took some stuff from a school. There's a bucket there. Some rims. There's some scaffold. Lots of rototillers this month. time to put that garden in. Got before Memorial Day. Looks like a dump cart over there. Took a lot of stuff in from some schools this year. A couple Model T things back there. We got a coupe. These are pretty cool. I forgot to walk over here. There's an Easy Go. I think it's got an electric dump to it. Is this the... I think this is. So this is a literally a tank full of Blue Death. So if you haven't seen this, this is 330 gallons of Blue Death. Here's some more buckets. There's an actual Bobcat fork. There you go. That's John Deere forks. Here's some other ones. Now these Kaiba ones, I believe these are all made in the United States. I think they have stickers on them that says that. So here's all of these. There's some auger attachments here. Here's that ripper here for a Caterpillar. Here's all these other attachments. Got brand new sawmill, a couple little buckets. Here's brand new stacks of panels of insulation. Got some of those. Here is, this I think is knotty pine siding. There's some plywood. Here is some decking, some more of that decking in different sections. Oh boy, that's pretty. That brown one, that's real pretty. That's sharp. That's nice material. I haven't really looked up close at that. Those are pretty nice boards. That's nicer than that stuff you get at Menards. I know, because I bought some and it's junk. Okay, here's some more knotty pine siding. Here's some more of that brown capped composite decking. More knotty pine, more of that decking. This is the time of year, get that deck on. Here's some brand new various size of diamond plate here. Brand new tires, trailer tires, skid steer tires. Here's a forklift basket. That's a nice one, big work basket. These are made in the USA. This brand here, I think at JMR, can't remember. There's some other stuff over here, I'll tell you. Here's some skid steer attachments, pallet forks, mini excavator attachments, a big attachment for a cat. That's big. Here's a smaller one, sheep's foot roller there. Yeah, you can take a look at all this stuff. Post drivers, pounders, all kinds of stuff. Tillers, rollers. There's a drum chipper there. Bunch of brush hogs. Got some brand new skid steer loaders. That looks like it's got a little dump on it. I have a couple of reeler trailers for a big reel. Got a couple of those. Those are pretty nice. Got some nice True Turf over there blowers. Boy, I'm gonna walk over and show you this. Got an Agra metal turbine blower, and that works. Got a remote for it. Here's these couple of turf machines here. And then there's that Agra metal blower. Here's those trailers. Here we got a couple more Cub Cadets. These are both commercials. Cub Cadet commercials. And here's a Kubota LA4. It's a Kubota. I believe this is a 4-wheel drive tractor with a front end loader on it. And I think we took a backhoe attachment in that goes with this. I don't know where it is, but it's here somewhere. There is a backhoe attachment. Doesn't go with it because it'll fit anything. But little dump trailer, well, that's cute.